Hi there, ladies and gents, my name is Tom Gibson and I want to share a little bit of how I travel with my camera equipment. I recently went on a trip to China for about 12 days and we went to 4 cities, so every 2 or 3 days we're packing up our stuff, going through airport security, getting on a plane, landing, going to the hotel, unpacking, staying for a few days, and then doing the whole thing over again. Here's how I try to make all of that traveling with my camera equipment a little bit more manageable. So my main backpack was an Eve Case camera backpack, and in the front I had most of my camera equipment. That top little spot right there was for my Canon T3i, which I was using to film. And then I had my lenses as well, which was a 50mm, a 24mm, a 10-18, and a 55 to 250mm. In the middle I had all my GoPro accessories, including other charging equipment. On the side there I have what's supposed to be an external hard drive case, but I used it for a battery pack as well as my SD cards. Bottom row was full SD cards, top row was empty SD cards, and the rest of the charging cables went on the other side. I also put the GoPro selfie stick back there too. The benefit to having it on the side there was at the airport, they would always make you take your battery packs out, and so I could get to it pretty easily, take it out, show them the battery pack, and then put it right back in. On the bottom I have a little bag, which is actually the free bag that you sometimes get on the airplane full of toiletries. Makes for a great GoPro accessories bag, or really any other small knickknacks that you need to put together. And I also include a universal power converter in the bottom there too. Along the top is where I would normally put my Rode VideoMic Pro, and there's also a little spot for bags to cover up your bag or cover up your camera if it's raining outside. On the outside pouch I have one of those inflatable neck pillows, which is pretty handy for longer flights. Not the most comfortable, but it's pretty convenient to pack. And I also bring a power strip because I can plug the power strip into the power adapter and then charge all of my devices through the power strip instead of getting a bunch of converters. Extra camera batteries go in the top bin, and anything I need to recharge goes in the zipper to help me keep them separated. In the front pocket I keep my intervalometer that I use for time lapses, as well as my ND filter. This backpack also has a spot for a laptop, but I didn't want to travel with my laptop on this trip, so I ended up just putting my books and my journals and anything that I wanted quick access to while I was on the plane in that spot. So this bag is super great for traveling between cities when you're going on airports and through security and you want quick access to everything, but it's not really ideal when you're going out into the city and you don't want to carry all of your camera equipment. So I also pack a smaller Altura camera backpack that I use when I'm actually going and traveling through the city. In the top, I keep my ND filter, my GoPro, a few extra batteries for the day, and my intervalometer. And I also take 1 or 2 SD cards with me just in case one I have fills up. And on the inside, I take whatever lenses I think I might want to use that day. My 24mm is a favorite. I like my 50mm and one of my zoom lenses, usually the 18 to 135. And there's a little extra pouch for anything else I want to take that day. Smaller tripod for my GoPro fits on the side. So to save some space, since I'm not going to need this little bag when I'm traveling from city to city, I usually just roll up some clothes and put it inside the bag, and it fits a lot easier into my suitcase. As far as hotel security, I generally try to lock up any of my camera equipment that I left behind for the day, as well as my suitcase. If you can, try to lock it to something that's immovable. This place that I was at didn't really have anything. Ended up just locking them together, which is not the most secure, but I figured it was better than nothing. So that is how I travel with my camera equipment. It's not the perfect system, but it worked for me on this trip pretty well. And if you have any ways that you travel that make it a lot easier for you, let me know. I'd love to make this process even better the next time I go somewhere. Also, if you're interested in the China videos, I'll go ahead and link episode 1 down below. And if you'd like to stay in the loop on any future videos, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.